And Stephen, you think that is a major blow for St Mirren?
Well, I do, because I think Tesselar is probably their best 1v1 defender, Darryl. And with Lionel Ainsworth in the form that he's in, probably Motherwell's foreign player at the minute, they would have been matched up. So it's a big job for Sean Kelly.
OK, as you can see, the teams are ready. Gary McAllister and Derek Ray will, as always, guide you through the whole match.
Thank you very much, Darryl. Good evening, everyone. Two proud clubs from the Scottish football heartlands, yet both living in fear of what the immediate future might hold. The good news for both is they still possess the power to lift themselves up. But time is of the essence for Motherwell and St Mirren. 11th versus 12th. Motherwell make just one change from Saturday's comeback victory at Kilmarnock, thanks to goals from Stephen Pearson and Lee Irwin. Marvin Johnson wasn't risked on the 3G surface then, but is back in the side tonight. Conor Grant drops to a bench that also accommodates top scorer and former St Mirren striker John Sutton. St Mirren were to be unchanged, but an injury suffered by Jeroen Tesselar while warming up has forced a switch at left back. Sean Kelly gets the start instead. Johan Akan leads the line again, as he did in the 2-0 defeat against Celtic. Thomas Riley was due to be a spectator. At last check, St Mirren were trying to text him to let him know he might be required later.
Yeah, Motherwell will go with the familiar 4-4-2. They're looking solid, they've got a spring in their step, they've got experience, they've got pace in the sides, and I like the partnership of Erwin and McDonald. St Mirren go 4-1-4-1, the same shape that frustrated Celtic for up to an hour. But I think they've got to show a different mentality tonight. They've got to go up and support Arkan.
Ian Barraclough has presided over a Motherwell revival, but wants his players to start better than they have recently. Gary Teale, the man in charge of St Mirren, says he regards every game as a cup final from now on. Scott McDonald has been the Motherwell catalyst in so many ways in recent weeks. Johan Akan yet to get off the mark for St Mirren. Long odds against them staying up lengthen further. Motherwell attacking the goal to our right in this first half. Gary Teale has said it is must win for St Mirren. Sean McGinn with the concession of a free kick. Well, Lee Irwin was Motherwell's best player at Rugby Park on Saturday.
Yeah, it just shows a player how much he changed when confidence is high. Nicely half-turned. Looking to go and get a shot. He's caught by McGinn.
Had gone 27 matches without scoring. Irwin, it was a classy goal to settle the outcome. Mark Richards between the posts for the Buddies. Josh Law could well fancy it. Stephen Pearson's beside him. Scott McDonald just moving away. Josh Law, the brother of Nicky Law, former Motherwell player, had an excellent game for Rangers against Hearts on Sunday in the Championship. It's going to be Josh Law for Motherwell. Comfortable for Mark Richards.
Richards reads it well.
In 5 matches since joining. Scooped in there by Law, dealt with by Goodwin.
I think Scott McDonald will be a big asset off the pitch as well. He's got a confident air about him during the week, I would imagine, at the training ground.
Lionel Ainsworth assessing the situation, trying to hit the byline, and Irwin is the player in form. Lee Irwin dispatches it, and it's the perfect start for Motherwell in this crucial tussle with St Mirren.
Oh, and it's Ainsworth. Ainsworth with a fantastic run. Sean Kelly just called up late. Lovely little cut back, and it's the confident Irwin. Swivel, turn, finish. Only one thing in his mind, get to the byline. Kelly hasn't the answers. And there's a confident striker for you. Quality finish, great turn for a big fella.
Well, the amazing thing about Lee Irwin is he had gone 27 matches without a... Trying at the moment to make certain of their place in the top 6. They have a bit of work to do. Now, Sadlier, does he have the composure for St Mirren? Wide of the mark.
Motherwell getting caught too high up the pitch, trying to play offside. Sadlier beats the offside trap. Steve McManus steps up. And it's a woeful effort in the end. He drags his shot badly.
Kieran Sadlier, the 20-year-old Irishman, was released by West Ham United. And well, the 13th club of Ainsworth's senior career. Goodwin got his head to it. It drops for Johnson on the volley and pushed aside expertly by Richards.
Oh, this is wonderful technique when it arrives at Johnson. It's flicked up in the air, and that's a quality volley, keeping it down. It arrives up, it's an awkward height. It's a super strike, good save from Richards.
Ainsworth again. To Corbus, what away! Oh, it was an opportunity. Stephen McManus, the header wide.
Well, I can't believe the space Stephen McManus has here, right in the middle of the goal. What is that, 7 yards out? Free header, there's nobody within 3 yards, 2-3 yards of him. He's got to score. He just gets himself free. It's a diving header, and he can't get it on target. He should be scoring there.
Ainsworth and Johnson. Taken by Lionel Ainsworth for Motherwell. Jim Goodwin's header. Come back to Johnson. Plenty of loft and no chances taken by Goodwin.
Goodwin's looking for some help from Richards there. I don't think he's too impressed with his goalkeeper there.
Well, he's combative. He's spiky, Jim Goodwin. 33-year-old. Pearson, Irwin, Lang. Waiting for it to be played over by Johnson. Cosland did just enough. Back in by Ainsworth. Irwin, back to goal again! It's a beauty! Oh, that is sensational! Lee Irwin! And the surge of the Steelmen continues. Misery for St Mirren.
Oh, Lee Irwin, that was quality. He had a lot of work to do when this ball arrived at his feet. This is wonderful skill, great awareness. And it breaks to Ainsworth on the edge of the box. He goes for the instant strike. And the big fella's got loads to do here. Oh, it's a wonderful, wonderful goal. He just turns again simply and just passes into the net. Great first touch, great control. Little drag back, and the finish is exquisite. That's top draw.
A new star is born.
Yeah, need to start showing a little bit more ambition. Need to make a change. It needs to be soon.
Just wanted to hold up at Motherwell. Pick up the 3 points tonight. You're looking at a 10-point chasm between the two of them. Straker with the long throw. Not quite sure about Straker. Is he a left back? Is he a left-sided attacker? Using him in the left back position with Stevie Hamill still out, and play continues. Is there going to be another one? Is there perhaps going to be a penalty? Yes, but the offside flag was up, so no spot kick. Well, it's a let-off for St Mirren. The defender's not really in position to deal with the threat here.
In fairness, the referee assistant, he had his flag up early. You can look at the cut of the grass there. He's definitely offside.
Johnson had made the dash. It was a correct of the season. If they do go down, it is going to be so difficult for St Mirren to hang on to players, certainly to offer new contracts to someone like McGinn. Ainsworth. Side step again into the gloves of Richards.
Well, he's showed he's got the beating of Kemp's. Just a little coming together here. There's a little stamp there from Mallon. Just led with the sole of the boot there, catching Lasley.
At half-time, we'll hear from Darryl Curry, Stephen Craigan and Frank McAvenny. Their first half reflections. Ainsworth just missed out the dangerous Irwin. Instant control from Lasley. Perfectly done.
Brazilian.
Ainsworth. Lovely work by Lionel Ainsworth. Do they have another goal in the future? Motherwell, they certainly do. Scott McDonald joins in the fun. Motherwell are motoring.
No, super wide play again. It's that man Ainsworth. Great skills, great touch. Kelly's got no answers. Little dink up to the back post, and it's the opposite winger. Johnson cleverly with the cut back. Great first touch. He knows exactly where Scott McDonald is. Exquisite first touch. Cute little cut back. It's an easy pass into the net for McDonald. All round, classy goal from Motherwell.
The two wide players contributing. Gary Teal wants to look away. The first half, St Mirren will want to forget all about. Scott McDonald scoring for Motherwell after a delicious brace by Lee Irwin. And Motherwell are in the mood for their third victory on the trot. Straker continues to deputise for Stevie Hamill. Had a chance to chat to Stevie Hamill earlier. Still hopeful that he might be able to come back after the split. Now there's interesting enough shot. Not been a substitute until fairly recently. Lionel Ainsworth, but very much first team regular again. Now can they test Ridgers? And Scott McDonald trying to Danny Lennon. And Long with the header away. Not enough on it. Now McDonald. There's Irwin waiting in the centre. Support here from Johnson. Couldn't quite find it. Pearson. And he wanted it again. Having a quiet word there with Stephen Pearson. Johnson with it. And it comes to Ainsworth. Motherwell pile on the agony for St Mirren. Johnson feeding it back. Oh, and Ainsworth. Little touch. We were saying earlier, the three big St Mirren decisions. Danny Lennon, no longer part of the equation at the end of last season. The appointment of Tommy Craig, no more as a number two. St Mirren trying to get going here with Stephen Thompson. And his header is gobbled up by Joe forward. Midway through the second half at Fir Park. Mallon. Oh, and it popples around there. It was a double ricochet. But George Long remained calm.
It's a good ball whizzed across that 6-yard box. Takes it.
Glanced on by Sutton. Works its way to McDonald. Here's Johnson now. And they find their way through again. Oh, it was an excellent stop by Ridgers, and my goodness, it needed to be.
Clever interchanges of passing. Grant just goes sailing into the box here. Goes across the keeper. It's a good save from Ridgers.
Motherwell's last match before the split will be at Firhill against Partick Thistle on Saturday, but looking for another goal here. And Sutton, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? John Sutton makes it 4. Timely.
Now, this is another wonderful assist from Marvin Johnson. What a wonderful, wonderful delivery. Heavily whipped in towards that near post. And when John Sutton gets the run on you, he's a big, strong number 9. It's a diving header up high into the roof of the net. Just gets away from getting it. That's the ball. Well, I thought when he delayed that the chance had gone, but he's unfortunate.
Now here's Scott McDonald with the scurry. Motherwell in the mood for more. McDonald's! A whisker away.
Well, it's Motherwell in the counter-attack here. There's only one way Scott McDonald's going here. It's inside onto his right foot. He just tries to fast bend it in. This is Mallon's chance. He delays, he delays. It's a cute little bend with his left peg.
BT Sport 1 at 7:30. Nicky Law, one of the best players for Rangers in their win over Hearts. Kilmarnock against Aberdeen, Sunday 11:45, BT Sport 1, that's in the Premiership. And then on Monday, St Mirren against Ross County. 7:30 on the BT Sport 1. Fancy footwork from Thomas, who wants it back now. Tom Thomas wants to entertain. Beautiful play it was by Thomas. It's McDonald and Sutton over the line for number 5. It's astonishing stuff from Motherwell. Absolutely no stopping the Steelmen.
And it's the clever feet of Thomas. How do you like them? He gets in behind Goodwin here in the wide area. Oh, it's clever skills. He gets the break of the ball. Tries to whip it across the 6-yard box there. And then it's Sutton for the easy tap in. Tries a little turn here. Does get the break of the ball. Tries to whip it across the front of the goal. It's a good strike from McDonald. It's an easy finish for Sutton.
I think he might be enjoying it. It's going to be 5 out of 6.
I've got to say, I agree with Frank McAvenny's comments at the top of the programme. I think Motherwell would have been encouraged when they just seen Arkan as the lone striker.
Sutton's pass into that area where McDonald had taken up his position. Is there going to be another one, Johnson? That's all that's been missing from his impressive performance tonight.
Oh, this would have capped off a really, really solid performance, an excellent performance. It sits up beautifully for him. Oh, he'll be disappointed with that.
It was described by Gary Teal himself as must-win for St Mirren. It's gone the other way, and things look very bleak indeed for the Buddies. John Sutton with a pair of goals after an earlier brace by Lee Irwin. Scott McDonald on target as well. You would not put your money on St Mirren in their survival battle. Motherwell continue to win. It's 3 on the trot. It's the biggest victory of the season for the Steelmen. The heaviest defeat of the campaign for the Buddies. The final score at Fir Park: Motherwell 5, St Mirren 0.
Derek, Gary, thank you very much. What a night that is for Motherwell. Another great home win here at Fir Park. They've really turned things around, but the look in Stephen Thompson's face says it all. Gary Teal was out clapping the fans. He also had resignation written all over him. It's a damaging defeat, very damaging for St Mirren. Rock bottom now. Clear of St Mirren at the bottom. Still can't catch up with Ross County though. They are 3 ahead. Partick Thistle just 1 further ahead than County. And even Kilmarnock, they're 38 points. Will no doubt be looking backwards. They've got Aberdeen then Celtic before the split. It has been a terrific night for Motherwell. Another 5 goals at Fir Park after 4 against Hamilton last time out here. They found form at just the right time, while St Mirren are in free fall. Our review is coming up next.